you dominated them in rebounds and points in the paint. Was that a bigger emphasis than usual in terms of the game plan, the approach to today's game?
No, we just finally got it done. I mean, we always say we got dominant inside on the boards and in the paint. We believe we got the best front court in the country, especially in our conference. But we've been slacking a little bit. A couple games, like last 5 games, we haven't been doing our job. Me, JT, been Sterling sometimes when he comes down here, but we watch a lot of film after the UConn loss. We watched ECU a lot, a whole lot, and just seeing where we could dominate them at, and we knew that we had to come to play. BJ's a great player, and Caleb, and all they have great guards. So you gotta be able to dominate at some point in the game, and I feel like we did that well.
Marcus, how important was that stretch before halftime? They'd gotten up by 7, you guys, and you were a big part of it. Finished with an 8-0 run and take the lead in the halftime.
Oh, it's huge. That has to be a part of our identity is finishing out halves. We've always been a good second half team, and but the first half, is where you kind of fill each other out. They throw a couple punches back, and what we were lacking before, I feel like, is we were always taking the last hit before the first half. Well, at the end of the first half, and today we kind of threw a couple punches back, like you said, going an 8-0 run to end the half, and I mean, that just comes with like the practice and film and knowing what we want to do, and we really came into this game really wanting to execute 100%, just getting good shots, and I mean, we had a couple turnovers early, trying to make the right passes, just through our offense, and that's you can't really get mad at that.
Marcus, you and Jordan had a tough game on Thursday. Like you said, you were just able to do it today. Why do you think that was?
Just don't look back. UConn's over. We got them again. Houston's over. Temple's over. All those games, Tulsa, all those games is over with. You can't look back at those and the games we played bad in. You can't. You just gotta keep moving forward. Next play, next day. And I feel like me and JT did a good job of that today.
Just for both you guys, you've seen it all year, but Nick, we've seen him in streaks, but he hit those 3 threes right in a row in the second half. It kind of really got you guys going.
I don't understand how he's not the top player for Canada, the player of the year. Buddy Hill's been playing good, but come on, man. Nick's been doing it for 4 years.
Yeah. Just from the short amount of time I've been with him, whenever he gets hot, you just keep feeding him, and every time he puts it up, you think it's going in. So.
Is there ever a risk of sort of stepping back and just giving the ball to Nick and watching?
No. No. You can't. You gotta be alert because you might shoot a pass your way, but it's never a bad thing. Just knowing when he gets to mix with somebody and we go flat, and everybody sees it. The whole country's watching him, and he's not letting anybody down right now. And the way he's playing and the things that we're doing as a team, and him being the head of the snake right now it speaks for itself. He's unstoppable, and he's proven it, and it's fun to watch.
Shake, as a point guard, what have you learned from Nick this year?
A lot, a whole lot. I would just say knowing what Coach Brown wants, even though sometimes it can be confusing. He always keeps me going, keeps me in like a positive mindset, next play attitude type stuff. Just about where people are gonna be, where to find them, how to hit them. When I'm coming off, looking for my shot. So just different stuff like that. I've just learned a lot.
Now, speaking of your shot, how important was it for you to get off going early in this game, as far as not only for yourself but the rest of the team?
I think it was important for me, just so it helps with my motor. Just gets my motor going and gets me more active. My teammates, they just do a good job of looking for me, and they just keep telling me to keep shooting. So no matter how many I miss or how many I make, every time I catch the ball, they want me to shoot it. So that's what I try to do.
Marcus, how has your role changed, especially offensively, compared to a couple of seasons ago when there weren't as many offensive options?
I just gotta play more defense, and rebound more. We have multiple scorers, and I mean this doesn't really take anything away from my game or anything that I do. I just gotta make it up on the defensive end, and helping those guys out. Offensively, like just like Shake said, when you're going offensively, everything seems to work. But not too many teams have somebody that's going to get going defensively and going to keep everybody else going defensively and rebounding the ball, blocking shots, talking to everybody. And I mean, somebody had to do it on our team last year. It was Yannick, and we don't have that. So I mean, we got Shake scoring, Nick's unstoppable, JT's JT. I mean, like. He does what he does. Sterling is the most improved player in our conference by far. Ben has done what he's always done. So I mean, I don't think my roles changed offensively. I just think everybody's gotten better. You know, somebody had to pick up the slack of what Yannick and Cannon and Ryan and left off. And I mean, I kind of stepped into that role.
You guys are.
Time for one or two more.
You guys have been leading the pack for so long in the conference season, but now you guys are chasing. What's the mindset like in the room now that you guys are trying to get
I
back?
didn't know that. I didn't know we were chasing anybody. We don't need anybody to win and lose. It's all on us. We got 4 games left. We're going to go out the way we started. I mean, win the conference. Don't win the conference. We know what type of season we had, and we setting these guys up for next year to do it all over again. I mean, we had a couple bad whistles on the road sometimes, and a couple bad plays on our part. I don't come to play some games, and you can't put that blame on nobody but us. And we're in the position we want to be in. You know, it's all on us. Everybody else, I feel like the pressure's on every other team in our conference to not lose because we're not losing no more.
You called Sterling the most improved player in the conference.
By far.
How so? What are the biggest differences you see between now and a year ago at this time?
I mean, his numbers, what he's shooting from the field, and his intensity, he's picked it up to a whole other level. I mean, Sterling was always the dirty guy to get on the floor, dive on the floor, but now he's the one that dives on the floor and gets on you when you're not playing hard, and he's scoring. You know, you can't leave him open. He's probably got, I think he has one of the best 3-point percentages in our conference. And he's gotten so much more athletic, attacking the rim. His game has went to a whole nother level from when he was a freshman. And I was here, I seen him. So I know for a fact he's gotten so much better.